a lot of this is just getting some guys ready who are playing on Saturday.
Shedeur Sanders is officially back on the field after being sidelined with that oblique strain, and Stefanski himself confirmed he's gearing Shedeur up for the next showdown.
Shedeur has to overwin. Shedeur has to not only win these battles, she has to do it in a way where he's above reproach. I think he did it in 3 ways. I think he acclimated himself well with his teammates.
Fans had been buzzing, waiting to see if Sanders would come back sharp or rusty. But the very first day back, he shut everybody up. He dropped an absolute dime, a picture-perfect throw that instantly stole the spotlight. That moment wasn't just a highlight, it was a statement. This could be the breakout spark he's been waiting on, the move that proves he's not just another body on the depth chart, but a real threat for a permanent role. Now the big question, is Stefanski finally impressed enough to let him cook with more reps, or is he still going to play it safe? Mary Kay Cabot spilled the tea. Shedeur is locked in to see action in the final preseason game. And that ain't just another game, that's a turning point. This is his shot to flip Stefanski's perspective and force the staff to take him seriously. Cabot even confirmed that Sanders is 100% healed up and ready for battle. No lingering issues.
A little bit of news there as well. Shedeur Sanders returned to practice today from his oblique strain suffered last week, and it looks to me like he's got a pretty decent shot of playing some against the Rams on Saturday in that dress rehearsal game. I think they really want to see him one more time. He had that really nice debut against the Panthers, and I think they want to get him out there and get him a little bit more live action before he potentially has to play at some point this season.
The Browns, desperate for someone to shake things up, are finally ready to hand him the chance to prove himself on the big stage. Shedeur didn't waste a single second in practice either. His movements were razor sharp, his focus locked in, like he was never even hurt in the first place. The way he glided through drills, the rhythm, the fluidity, it screamed determination. You could see the hunger. He knows this is his moment and he's not letting it slip. But let's keep it real. Stefanski has been playing it extra cautious. He wasn't about to throw Sanders in the deep end before fully testing his arm and overall condition. After warm-ups, it was time for the real work, one-on-ones and pocket drills. And guess what? He looked solid. That pocket presence? Still elite. Even when imaginary pressure closed in, Shedeur kept his cool, firing accurate passes like it was nothing. That's the kind of poise that separates real quarterbacks from the placeholders. And people are taking notice. Analyst Mark Schlereth couldn't stop praising him on a recent podcast. He called Shedeur's accuracy and fluid movements elite, straight up. He even brought up Sanders' debut preseason game, saying the way Shedeur moved in the pocket, dodging pressure with ease, already looked like a seasoned vet. And that's with limited reps. Imagine what happens if Stefanski finally unleashes him with real playing time. Schlereth didn't hold back. He said it's obvious Shedeur's not just skilled in decision-making, but flat-out gifted. The man makes plays under pressure look like backyard practice, smooth and effortless, like it's second nature. And then came the moment that shut the whole training session down.
I'll tell you this. Now, he took too many sacks, and I'll put that on him. I'll put that on him in the system, and he's got to be better. But he's deadly accurate. He's got great touch. And when you watch him in that first preseason game, the thing that I loved, and I mean loved, is his ability to slide and his movement skills in the pocket and still being able to create space, not eyeballing the rush, but feeling the rush.
After running through his usual drills, Shedeur uncorked a flawless touchdown pass that left everybody's jaws on the floor. The setup was cold. He took the snap, leaned back, tightened up that arm, and boom. He dropped a dart right into the receiver's hands in the one spot nobody else could touch. That wasn't just a throw. It was a statement of composure and control. That single pass told the whole story. Shedeur's accuracy is dangerous, his timing lethal, and his precision the type that turns him into a weapon defenses can't afford to sleep on. And maybe now we see why Stefanski keeps playing coy with the quarterback depth chart. Behind Joe Flacco, he won't say a word. Every time the press asks, his answers stay short and cold. The last time, all he gave was, "We'll make that call in a couple of days." That's it. No clarity, no details. And that vague response just poured gasoline on the speculation fire. Fans and analysts are buzzing. Is Stefanski secretly waiting to see Shedeur light it up in the final preseason game before making his move? Or is he scared of the shakeup it'll cause in that quarterback room? Either way, his silence is keeping the whole conversation alive. Still, Stefanski insists he's being patient, giving every player their time without rushing them back from injuries. He's preaching support and development, making sure nobody's forced into a role too early. That sounds noble, sure, but some people think it's just cover-up talk. A way to dodge the real question. Is Shedeur about to climb the ladder, or will Stefanski keep him chained to the bench? Stefanski keeps pushing this careful, measured approach to managing his players. But now people are starting to question if that patience is really holding the Browns back.
Last year?
Yeah, Watson.
Yeah. What year is this?
Analysts are looking at Shedeur's performance and shaking their heads, especially Ryan Clark, who straight up called out Stefanski for making Joe Flacco the starter. Clark doesn't buy into the experience excuse. He believes Shedeur could be the Browns' future, not just a fill-in. Clark's take, Flacco's resume shouldn't automatically crown him QB1. Instead, the team should be thinking ahead, developing real long-term solutions like Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Both of these young quarterbacks bring future potential, and Clark says the Browns flat-out fumbled the chance to build something lasting. His words cut deep.
I think that's the wrong move. I think you should have looked at one of these rookies to see if you had your franchise quarterback in the building, whether it's Shedeur Sanders or Dillon Gabriel, who I felt both had good debuts here in the preseason. You know what Joe Flacco is. Don't make the comfortable, familiar decision. Figure out if one of these young men that you drafted in the 3rd or the 5th round could be the guy.
It's not just about this season. It's about sustained success. He argues Cleveland made a short-sighted choice that could haunt them down the line. And honestly, Shedeur's recent return to the field makes Clark's case even louder. His training session was a masterclass. From laser-sharp passing to that cool pocket presence, Sanders looked like he belonged. His poise under pressure screamed starter material. Even with Stefanski being extra cautious about rushing him back, Shedeur has shown he's healthy, focused, and ready to compete. At this point, keeping him on the sidelines feels less like caution and more like hesitation. Meanwhile, the spotlight on Joe Flacco is starting to feel heavy. His name might carry weight, but every solid rep from Shedeur is turning that weight into pressure. Analysts aren't holding back either. Clark and others keep hammering the same point. The Browns might be stuck in the past. Relying only on Flacco's years of experience while ignoring their young talent could cost them not just wins but their future foundation. The debate is officially bigger than this season. It's about who's really going to lead the Browns into the next era. Do they double down on the veteran who's closer to the finish line, or do they trust the new blood who's already proving he can handle the fire? With the final preseason game around the corner, all eyes are locked on Shedeur Sanders. One performance could flip the whole narrative and force Stefanski into a decision he's been dodging. Stefanski's next move is about to be a straight-up game changer. The decision he makes in the coming days isn't just about who takes the first snap. It could reshape the Browns' entire future. Will it be Joe Flacco, leaning on that long career of experience? Or will it be Shedeur Sanders, the young gun with the potential to light the league on fire? Whatever Stefanski decides, this moment could define Cleveland's success for years to come. Think about it. The Browns have a rare chance to set the tone for their future right now. Do they keep riding with the old, proven but temporary option? Or do they finally give the new blood a real shot? Sanders has shown the poise, accuracy, and hunger of someone ready to lead. Dillon Gabriel's in the wings too, waiting for his chance. Yet here we are, watching Stefanski hesitate, almost scared to take the leap. This ain't just about one season, it's about legacy. Choosing Flacco might keep things safe in the short term, but safe doesn't win championships. And choosing Shedeur, that's betting on the future, the risk that could turn into reward if he delivers on the hype. Every pass, every rep from here on out could tip the balance, and the fans know it. So what do you think? Has Shedeur Sanders already earned the keys to the offense, or should Stefanski cling to Flacco's experience a little longer? Are the Browns blowing it by holding back their young talent? Could this be the real turning point in Cleveland's story? Or will they play it safe and watch their future slip away? Drop your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this quarterback battle is just getting started.